what I want, I get what I need. Every single day I'm heading off to my dream, and I get everything that I damn well please. I don't give a damn if you all listening to me, cause I run it. I'm the only one that really want it. I'm the only one that's really on it. I'm just being.
Hello there and welcome back to my channel. This is What If Deku Was Trunks Part 1. Now let's get started. We start off with in a hospital. Uh, I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, mom was giving birth to a child. But the weird thing is that the father had black hair and the mother had green. But the son came out with purple hair. The father thought that his wife was cheating on her, so he asked for a divorce. But when they did it, no, he did ask for divorce. He asked for a blood test. When they did the blood test, the blood of the baby and his matched. So he was the father, and the baby was his son. But his father still wasn't convinced. So he the, asked for a divorce, and he got divorced. The mother was depressed, so she wasn't taking care of the baby as much. We skip we skipped to another hospital. There was the same thing happening. A mother was giving birth to a child. This child was born with black hair, just like his father. So his parents didn't get divorced. We skipped 5 years. I did say the names. The name of the first child was Trunks Midoriya. The other one was name was Goten, Son Goten. No, his name is not Trunks Midori. His name is just Trunks. Since his mother broke up with his her husband. I'm sorry, guys. I'm disoriented. It's just Trunks. It's not Midoriya. It's just Trunks. The other one name is Son Goten. When Trunks and Goten were growing up, they were growing up in different environments, so they won't know each other just yet. And this story will have two phases to it. The first part would be like a My Hero Academia part. The second one would be a Dragon Ball part, because this will be a crossover My Hero Academia X Dragon Ball Super. Yeah. And I already planned the ship, so you guys don't have to tell me what the ship should be. Anyways, we skip 4 years. We skipped to Trunks. Trunks was going to the quirk doctor with his mother, but he was devastated by the result that he got. He was quirkless, but his structure was not human. He was different. His body was not human at all. He was he was far stronger than normal kids, but he was still quirkless. So the Incommodore thanked the doctor and they left. We skipped to Goten. Goten had the same results, but he wasn't devastated as much because he was training since he was 4. No, he wasn't training, no. He was just stronger than normal kids. So he didn't care if he had a quirk or not. He would still be training and becoming the strongest hero of all time. We skip another 5 years. During these 5 years, Trunks was getting bullied at school, but he never fought back. But Goten, when he was getting at when people attempted to bully him, he would just beat everybody up and get in trouble. Trunks was very smart, smarter than normal 10-year-olds. Goten was dumber than normal 10-year-olds. So they were both the opposite of each other. One but one day, while Trunks was walking home, he saw no, actually no, not yet. Yeah, we skip another 5 years. There's a lot of time skips, I know. This you is a college, just saying. Trunks was sitting in school. Then the teacher came in and said, "Class, we have a new transfer student. His name is," as he got the paper, "his name is Song Go Chen." For Trunks, this name sounded familiar. And don't tell me. Yeah, no, it's good. I'm good. I'm good. I thought I had my earphones on. Anyways, for in this Goku, not Goku, Deku and Goten are the reincarnation of Trunks and Goten. But the catch is that they're the reincarnation of Trunks and Goten from another universe. And My Hero Academia universe is called Universe Zero. It was like an experiment to make humans stronger than usual, but it was a failed experiment. So the Zeno just threw it away, but he didn't destroy it. He just threw it away like trash. So Izuku is the reincarnation of Trunks from another universe, a universe where Trunks and Goten, like, it's basically the GT universe. It's a version of the GT universe, but Trunks and Goten. Let me show you what. No, not. Let me show you what Goku, not Goku, for God's sake, what Deku will look like if you in when he's 18, and what Goten is gonna look like when he's 18. Oh shit! No, no, no! Don't do this to me! This is what Trunks. I'm just gonna call him Trunks. What's Trunks gonna look like in the future? And let me look at. And this is what Goten looks like. So yeah. So yeah, that's what they're gonna look like. Anyways, then Goten came in, a much younger version of Goten. He looked the same but much younger and less buff. During these 11 years, Trunks and Goten were training, and Inko is not a Saiyan. They're just a reincarnation. So yeah, during this time, they found out they have a sort of power that wasn't a quirk. They called it unconsciously. They called it ki. Trunks, since he's smarter, he learned how to fly, shoot ki blast, and he asked his mother to let him enter sword classes because he still wants to become a hero. So his mother signed him up for sword practice classes things. But Goten just trained his body, so he was more buffer than Trunks, but that will change eventually. So then Goten came in and said, "Hello, my name is Son Goten. It's nice to meet you." Then someone shouted out, "What's your quirk?" And then Goten said, "I'm quirkless." So you're just like the loser over there in the back, the nerd. Then Goten looked at the back to see a purple-haired kid, who for him seemed familiar. The same was for Trunks. So then he got a weird feeling. So he sat next to Deku and started talking to him and said, "What's your name?" "My name is Trunks." Then Goten said, "Nice to meet you. My name is." "I know you're Goten. I know." Then then they started talking. It was more like Goten talking than Trunks. Trunks was just giving him short answers. Then we skip another 3 years. During these 3 years, Trunks and Goten became close friends, almost like brothers. No, they became brothers, like brothers. They have the same relationship as brothers, with Trunks being older. Because yeah, in canon, Trunks is older than Goten. I think Trunks is older by the Goten by 2 years. But in this Goten, but in this Trunks is older than Goten by like 2 months. And sorry guys, I don't remember what I was doing. I don't remember where I left off. So I think after the 3 year time skip, like I said, Deku and Trunks became friends. So yeah. Let's say this is the last day of high school. They were walking back home, then they saw two women getting getting mugged. But they were those women were famous because they were heroes. But there were three guys. One of them had a canceling quirk, so he canceled them. They're both canceled both of their quirks. So then Deku and Trunks. Sorry guys. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had some issues I had to fix. Anyways, these two women were Midnight and Mount Lady. if you get what I'm saying. They were they were shopping because they were best friends in this. They were shopping, then they got stopped by muggers. The muggers tried to do some dirty things, but before they can grab Midnight or Midnight or Mount Lady, there were three. One was trying to grab Mount Lady, the other was trying to grab Midnight. The one who was about to grab Midnight, Trunks grabbed his hand. The other one, Goten, grabbed his hand. And they start crushing their hand when an intro. Stupid. Sorry guys for me fighting a lot. Just I have a lot of issues to fix. Anyways, they start crushing their hands. Then the guy who wasn't doing anything, he was the one with the canceling quirk. Then Trunks punched the guy that he was grabbing. Goten did the same to his guy. Then they both looked at the guy with the canceling quirk. I'm so sorry, guys. Anyways, I'm getting tired. Anyways, they both looked at the guy with the canceling quirk. They shot a small keyblast that would burn but not kill him. They shot it. The guy blew up to a wall. The thugs were all knocked out. Then they looked at the heroes and Deku helped out Midnight and Goten helped out Mount Lady. Then Trunks said, "Are you girls okay?" Then Midnight said, Midnight's her vision was a little bit blurry, so she didn't see. She just saw purple hair, and she said, "Yeah, thank you." But Mount Lady could fully see, and she saw the built figure of Goten, and she started blushing, and her nose started running with blood. Not again, for God's sake. I should do this quickly. Then Midnight was started rubbing her eyes, and then she saw the photo I just showed you without the swords. Without the swords. Then wait, I need to just think something. Now that I have some 6 minutes free without being bothered, let's get back to this. Then Midnight saw the photo I just showed you, but Trunks doesn't have the sword. He just has the jacket, the ripped sleeveless jacket with the black shirt black shirt with the same pants, the belt. But Goten was wearing what this Goten was wearing. Then she started blushing and said, "Thank you for saving us." That's not Midnight voice. "Thank you for saving us." Then they both say at the same time, "No problem." Come on. Then Trunks said, "Come on, Goten, we have training to do." "Yes, sir." Then they both left. But before they could do that, the girls told them for their number and their name. The name, not their number, the name. "My name's Trunks, and I'm Goten." Then they said, "Bye." And then Goten and Trunks went to train, getting ready for the UA entrance exam. It was like the 6 month in the Denmark training camp, training arc, not camp. Skip 4 months. They were both like Trunks with his sleeveless jacket, Goten with this time with his gi that I showed you a few minutes ago. With the same gi with the black orange gi with the like black shirts and the inside. And they both know Super Saiyan. That's something, but they barely use it because nobody ever besides them each other. They barely find anyone that was worthy to use Super Saiyan against. So they went in. They went to the podium. They did the written exam. They went back to the like they waited. President Mike came in. President Mike came in. They explained the robots, the 1 pointer and 2 pointer. Sorry, I'm cracking my knuckles. 3 pointer, but he was about to explain the 0 pointer, but then blue-haired kid with glasses. Blue-haired kid with glasses. Oh, I need to fix this. Sorry. Blue-haired kid with glasses jumped out of this. No, he raised his hands, and then President Mike gave him the permission to talk. And he said, "Sir, you didn't explain the 0 pointer. If this is a mistake from UA's part, I'm highly disappointed." Then Truck stood up and said, the truck stood up, and all the girls looked at him. And Midnight and Mouth Lady are there. Mouth Lady is a teacher there. Just plot. Midnight looked at him because Mouth Lady isn't that interested in Deku. She's more interested in Goten. Then Trunks stood up and said, "If you let the man talk, he would have explained it. Now sit your ass down." Then Ida said, "How could you talk to me with that language? I'm I'm Ida. I'm from the Ida family. How dare you?" Then Deku, because Deku got a sword, and it looks exactly the same as Trunks' sword. Then he drew out his sword. No, not yet. They did give him permission to use the sword in the podium. When he's in the practical exam, he will use his sword. Then then Trunks lifted his hand, charging a ki blast. Then then Brother Mike said, Whoa, chill. Sorry, chill. No fighting there. Until the practical exam, you can fight and let all your anger out." And then he coughed and said, "What the kid said was true. I was about to explain the 0 pointer. Anyways, the 0 pointer is just an obstacle for you to either. It's just an obstacle, so you don't need to waste your time on it." Then everybody got ready. They went to the locker rooms. They changed. Trunks and Goten didn't really change because the outfit that they were using, was the outfit that they always fight in. So yeah. And sadly, in this, Inko and Goten's parents die, and I will replace Hagakure with Goten. So yeah, because I don't really understand how she got in. She's just invisible, and I know for a fact that she's the traitor. I don't know if they revealed who's the traitor is in the manga because I'm more of an anime guy, so I didn't really read the mangas. So yeah, if you know, don't tell me. I'm waiting for anime. I'm waiting for season 5. I'm waiting for it. Anyways, they they got ready. The gates open. Trunks and Gordon were in different areas, but they did the same thing. They both ran in as soon as the door opened. But the students were confused because President Mike didn't say go. Then he said, "You should be more like that kid. Go, go, go." But they were too late because Deku already destroyed all the robots. And he hit Goten as well. They both have 500 points. Then Nezu said, "I need to already launch the 0 pointer." Well, this is a shocker. As he clicked the rent button, Then Goten and Trunks in their different areas started hearing rumbling. Then they both looked up to see a big robot that had a zero on its side. Then they both smirked and said, "Go time." At the same time, yeah. They're like that. They're opposites, but they have the same mindset to become the greatest hero of all time. But they won't get to do that because they will go to Dragon Ball Z. Spoilers. Anyways, then then Trunks put his hand over another hand, and purple energy surrounded him. For Goten, he put his hand behind his back, and blue energy surrounded him. Not around him, just blue light and purple energy, purple light. Then, Trunks said Gallic, as Goten said Kamehame, gun, ha ha! As they both launched their attacks at the same time, not the same robot, at different robots with what they looked alike. Both of the robots exploded at the same time, the same fashion and the same way. As Goten and Trunks had a smirk on their faces. And this one gonna end up the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe. See you. Peace.